Probably the most prominent prosperity gospeler today is Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen pretty much announces the same gospel. Don't settle for a mediocre life, follow God's will, and you can expect more money, a better house, a family you can be proud of. There is a biblical warrant for this point of view. In the book of Deuteronomy, you'll find over and over again this promise. Follow God's commands, you will prosper. You don't follow God's commands, you will suffer. The great counterweight to the book of Deuteronomy is the book of Job. And what do we hear in the book of Job? We hear about a man who is perfectly righteous and yet massively suffers. What do we hear in God's great speech? We hear not a standard Deuteronomy reading of like, yes, Job, you did offend me in some way. Well, how do we solve this problem? I think we solve it by looking at prosperity, not from our perspective, but from God's. It is true, I would say, that following God's will leads to prosperity, but not necessarily in a worldly sense. Following God's will, it rightly orders me toward my proper end and makes my life in the spiritual sense joyful. That is the prosperity I can infallibly expect, not necessarily prosperity in this world.